One thing about me I make very clear is that I love sitcoms, and I have a top five. In that top five, of course, is Friends. I absolutely love it for so many reasons. I quote so many lines. This is the first time I'm going to use this line, though. The scene is Monica and Chandler are going to live together. Rachel's going to have to move out, and she's not quite getting what's happening with all of it, and that this is, actually going to happen. She doesn't believe it. And Monica keeps saying it's the end of an era. And finally, when Rachel gets it, she's like, oh my gosh, it's the end of an era. I've been avoiding doing this podcast episode for some time now because the truth is, I feel like it's the end of an era. Now, an era is any significant amount of time, as Monica says. And it was significant to me, and I hope it was significant to you. This episode here is the last episode of the podcast. By the end of 2023, I have decided that the doors of the Intuitive Eating Mama and Health Coach for Life are going to close. This has been the right decision. I know it's been coming. I can't say that it's been easy except knowing this is what I need to do. I don't want to say goodbye, but I also know that if I don't, it's going to continue to take its toll on me. And something I highly value is being authentic and as real as I can be. And the truth is, I'm tired, quite exhausted, actually. My stress level's been so high for the past year. And I will say entrepreneurship is not for the, a weak of heart, the faint of heart, whatever that expression is. And I've really had the mentality of tough it out, do whatever you can, keep going, press in. Even if it's hard, you're going to be okay. Just keep going. And I'm done going. I really am. It's not my clients, man. By the time I'm recording this, I couldn't even bring myself to record this until I talked to each of my clients that I have currently, personally, one-on-one, had that conversation. I'm going to be putting a post out on social media. I'm not looking forward to any of this. I'm just not. Not because it's not what I need to do, but because it's very hard to let go. It's very, very hard to let go of something you've built yourself, something you've given 5 years of your life to, your time, your energy, your money, your thoughts that have turned to consuming you. It's very hard to let it go. And I know that I need a break. I need to step back. I need to breathe. I need to not be consumed with social media and SEO and all of the things that come from the business outside of working with clients. Because honestly, working with clients is the best part. I have had the pleasure and the joy of working with the most amazing women for 5 years, and two men who I had as clients as well, who were just freaking awesome too. But honestly, that's hard to let go. The podcast, as you've probably heard me refer to it as my fifth baby. Ooh, this one was tough. I had a sweet client say, but you're going to leave the podcast, right? Like you'll still keep doing that. And I said, no, unfortunately, it's all together. The podcast has become a second job. And I'm so grateful that this year I hired an assistant, and she's been a huge blessing. And I'm so grateful that she really took over the things that were consuming me. And I thought even that was the answer, Unfortunately, it didn't change much for me in how I was feeling. So I'm wrapping things up. For those who are in my intuitive eating course, if you decide to purchase that, you'll have access through the end of the year. One bite at a time will be there for you. For those who I've had the pleasure of connecting with on Facebook and Instagram, I know you'll see a message on there But I want you to know I've been so just in complete gratitude for you trusting me with your story, for you trusting me with your struggles, and for you trusting me with your wins. Like I said, this is the right decision for me, but it's not making it much easier. I won't be continuing to post on social media as the intuitive eating mama. I really need to step back and take care of myself. I don't know exactly what everything looks like, which for the planner in me is kind of scary too. But I also know I need rest. I need time with my family. I need to really refocus on things that are important to me, like my faith and sleep and cooking dinner and feeling just at peace. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you for those who, started listening last week. I know there's a plethora of resources in this podcast for you. Thanks for those who've been here since the beginning. Thanks for those who found their way here just along the way. Monica's right. It's the end of an era because it's been significant. It's been important. And I'm so, so grateful that you chose to take time out of your week, every week, to come listen. Be well, take care of each other, and be sure to do exactly what I would do each week: laugh a lot.